Hello everyone, welcome back to the channel. As you can see, this is Lenovo IdeaPad S145. So today what I'm going to do, I'm going to show you how to reinstall Windows 10 from a bootable USB thumb drive in UEFI mode. Okay, so now this is the one bound into UEFI mode. If you don't know how to create USB thumb drive in UEFI environment, then you can check the video link would be in the description. All right, so once you do have, then it's pretty simple. We just need to connect it, then we'll get into the BIOS and change a couple of settings, which one should be enough to boot it up perfectly. So first thing is first, we're going to restart it, and then we'll try to press F2. Thanks to Lenovo, there are two dual options to get into BIOS. One of them F2, which is for IdeaPad S145, and also on the right hand side there is a little hole which is called Novo button. As you can see, it's right next to the headphone jack. So if you do have kind of a pin or paper clip, you can just click and it will take you directly to the same menu without any trouble. So if F2 function doesn't work, then you do have the Novo button option. So make sure your charger is connected, and then your bootable USB thumb drive also connected. From the information, as you can see on the left hand side, there is all about your item details. There is nothing else you need to do here. You can just see like how much RAM you have, which processor, serial number, the model number, and stuff like that. Okay, and then we're going to jump into configuration, and also we'll check the security and boot, all of them. So let's get into it and check. From the configuration, there is nothing else to do. Only you can adjust the date and time. And then if you go to security, we can see there is an option called secure boot, which is disabled. So if you would like to install an Windows 10 in UEFI, then you must have to enable the secure boot. That's the most important option for Windows 10 and Windows 11. Then if you go to the boot, as you can see, the boot mode shows UEFI, but if your one is legacy support, then you have to manually choose it to UEFI. Once you've done that, there is pretty much everything. There is nothing else to do. We can press F10 to save the changes, and the system would restart, and then we'll try to get into the temporary boot option by pressing F12. So let's keep pressing F12. Sometimes it's going to take you, might be not. You don't need to be surprised. Okay, if it doesn't do it, example, this one shows. As you can see, USB device SanDisk, which is my bootable one. If I hit enter, then it's going to start up and it will take you directly to the Windows installation page. Now it takes a little bit of time to read the USB, to read all the files and stuff. So don't be surprised if it takes 30-40 seconds up to 1 minute or minute and a half. Okay, it's depend on your actual USB, how good it is, how fast it is, and also it depends on the hardware prospect of your laptop. So as you can see, now we can see the Windows installation page. Now you can choose whatever you want to choose. For me, United Kingdom, so I'm going to choose it, hit next and install now. So it's going to take a little bit of time, few seconds. As you can see, it says setup is starting. Okay, so here is also another confusion. If you see it doesn't move, just give it a little bit of time. It should be back to normal. I had to pause the video because it took almost a few minutes. Now as you can see, accept the terms and condition, hit next. Now there are two options, as you can see. If you'd like to do the clean installation, you have to go for the custom one. And then as you can see, there are two partitions. I'm going to delete both of them. Remember, if you want to delete your one, then you're going to lose the data, existing data. So make sure if you have any important data, back it up first before you get into this process. And the second also, we're going to delete it. Now there is only one partition, but if you would like to create more than one partition, you can click on the new and choose the amount and apply. But I'm going to keep only one because this is such a small SSD. I don't want to make two partitions. Now the actual setup has started. It's going to take a little bit of time. I'm going to play it fast forward just to show you, and the actual setup finalization will begin. So in here, I would suggest you not to connect to Wi-Fi, because if you do that, it's going to take so long time, to take all the updates and everything, security checkup, and to give you the latest update. So I always avoid to connect to Wi-Fi while I do the setup. Okay, so now it's going to take a couple of restart and then everything will be back to normal. We don't have to do anything. It's super simple now. So everything is done. It's pretty simple, as you've seen. There are only a couple of settings, nothing to worry. What you have to focus, make sure your UEFI based USB thumb drive is correct, and make sure your USB port is working, connecting to the charger, and follow the steps. Don't do rush, should be fine. Still, if you do have any question, leave it in the comment section, and don't forget to subscribe. Thank you so much for watching. Bye for now.